Let's get to it. Oh, goodness. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright. Use that eagle vision. And open the door. Here we go. I'm so hoping that that wired connection will make a big difference. There we go. What up, friend? It's kind of slightly creepy statue without a face. Oh well. I believe I did it with 100% synchronization though, so I am happy. All right. Let's see, what else? What else? I'm trying to shake the feeling of today. I don't remember if we talked about this. So, you know those movies that everyone really likes? Because they're like, oh, they're classics, you know? Don't you love that movie? And then you see him and, like, maybe you're not quite as thrilled about it. For me, the big example... I feel bad about this. I probably shouldn't admit to this. I'm not a huge fan of the original Ghostbusters. Like, it's all right, but it's fine. It's fine. But it just like never resonated with me, and it was that usually means you'll hate the movie when everyone else loves it, because I understand that feeling. Yeah, so like it's all right. We watched a movie recently that I was so expecting that from it, because it's a classic, old school, and it's classic 80s as well, and, you know, 80s had movies that were fun, but not necessarily terribly good. We watched Back to the Future, which I might have talked about, like on Saturday or something, but, it was really good. I was so happy with it, and I was so surprised, like, oh, this held up well. That's the other thing, is I feel like these days I watch a movie and I'm like, ooh, that has not aged well. Like Wedding Crashers. Used to really like Wedding Crashers, and now I watch it and I'm like, you got your moments, but some of this is not... But yeah, good job, Back to the Future. Some Marty McFly goodness. And the craziness of Doc Brown. I was really impressed. Oop. That's what I'm looking for. Trying to remember what other movies we've watched. All of the Days are just, you know, mushing together, so I don't remember. I'm like, I know we watched another movie in between then and now, but I have no clue what it was. I'll have to ask. My wife is on a work call right now, and she has the list. The list that will tell me what we did. There we go. Alright, we are headed to another Sophia mission. I like to knock these ones out relatively quick, and then we'll get to the exciting stuff. Run, 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 Ezio. I forget somehow Ezio can't run as quickly when he's in the assassin den. So, when these games first came out, these loading screens, I liked to run as fast as I could and see if I could get to the edge of where they let your character go. It didn't always work. But especially the first one had a really small area.
Cyprus. Abbas sent no reinforcements. It was a massacre.
Oh my god.
Maria, when we left Masyaf 10 years ago, this order was strong. But all our progress has been undone.
That's the best, finding like the little weirdness
this.
in the loading screen.
Answer to whom?
I don't know why it brings me such
assassins obey
joy.
only his command now.
Resist your
I just like to
desire
test
for
the limits of
revenge,
games sometimes.
Speak truth, and they will see their error.
You feel like you're in the
Executed our
truth.
youngest son, Maria. He deserves to die.
Perhaps.
That's a great way of putting it. I like that.
Honorable means.
That's another one that I'll have to watch,
Foundation.
because I haven't seen that one in a long time.
You are right.
It freaked me out as a
30
kid.
years ago, I let passion overtake my reason. And it caused a rift that has never fully healed.
Speak reasonably, and reasonable men will listen.
Some will, but not Abbas. I should have expelled him 30 years ago when he tried to steal the apple.
But you earn the respect of the other assassins because you let him stay.
How do you know this? You were not there.
I married a masterful storyteller.
Good afternoon, good
Look
evening,
at
and good
this
night. Is
place.
that the
Masyaf is a shadow of its former self.
Truman Show
We have been
tagline?
away
I can't
for a
remember. Like I
long
said, it's been a
time.
long time
But
since I've
not
seen
in
it.
hiding. The Mongol threat demanded our attention and we rode to meet it. What man here can say the same?
Where is our eldest son?
Okay,
Does Darim
good,
know
good.
his brother is dead?
I
Thought I
sent him a
got it,
message
but I
4
couldn't
days ago.
remember.
With luck, it has reached him already. Abbas, I almost pity him. He wears his grudge like a cloak.
His wound is deep. It will help him to hear the truth.
As I walk these streets, I sense a great fear in the people. Not love.
Abbas has dismantled this place and robbed it of all joy.
I don't like Abbas
We
very
may
much.
be walking to our doom, Maria.
We may, but we walk together.
Truman Show was Jim Carrey, wasn't it? Very interesting role for such
Let
a
them
ridiculous,
speak.
over the top. I love him, but
We seek the truth about our
ridiculous
son's
and over
death.
the top.
Why was Seth killed?
Is it
Yeah,
the
okay.
truth you want?
I
Or
thought
an
so.
excuse for revenge?
If the truth gives us an excuse, we will act on it.
Surrender the apple, Altair, and I will tell you why your son was put to death.
Ah, the truth is out already. Abbas wants the apple for himself. Not to open your minds, but to control them.
You have held that artifact for 30 years, Altair, reveling in its power and hoarding its secrets.
Nah,
It
friend.
has corrupted
Don't
you.
mess with the apple.
Very well, Abbas. Take it.
What?
Before I executed your son, I told him you ordered it yourself. He died, believing you had betrayed him.
What a jerk.
Altair! Altair! No!
Oh. Boo.
Strength. Altair.
Maria.
He is possessed! Kill him! Take the apple! Now!
Oh, goodness. Well, here we go, here we go, here we go again. Well, here we go again. Let's run away, run away. Ah, goodness.
God has abandoned you again!
This apple has caused far more trouble than it's worth. Oh, that's locked. Alright. I do not want to kill any assassins because they are my brothers. Ah, there we go. Thank you very much, Bosun. What villain do you think gets a bad rap, and why? I have two answers for this, actually. I kind of have three. I'll see if I can remember what the third one is. I feel like that gate closes if I get too close to it. Yeah. First villain that I think gets a bad rap is, and this one's a little more specific, and I don't expect everyone to know it. Javert from the musical Les Mis, which is where the name Enjolras comes from. Javert is a police officer. He's not really the villain of the story properly, because the villain of the story is kind of life in that time in Paris. So that's hard to explain. But Javert chases down the main character, Jean Valjean, and
Father, I got your message.
kind of takes it too far, and is commonly thought of as a villain.
Turn
But
back.
there's a lot more to
They
him.
all gone mad?
We have to go. Our boss must not get his
The
hands on
one-
the apple.
If you need more knives, take them.
Goodness.
Above you.
There we go. Oh, sweet. I
Where is
have
Mother?
like 100 knives. The other villain character
gone,
that I
Dave.
think
I'm
gets
sorry.
a bad rap
Ahead of
is
us.
Hades.
What? How?
Later. First,
Brothers, we need not fight.
forget reason, Narim. They've been poisoned by lies.
There we go. Ow. Hades was great. So
We must
I
leave
mean-
at once.
Hades in just doing his job. Well, exactly. So that's one of the
Hurry!
things that I think. Like in a lot of stories, death is just kind of like, oh shoot, I'm too far from where did my kid go? There we go.
Watch out.
Death has an important job to do, like in Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows. Death is actually a great character in the Deathly Hallows, but
No. We cannot let them catch us.
there we go. But Hades in mythology as well, to me, always just seemed kind of lonely. And like, no, kidnapping people is not okay. Don't do that. But for the most part, like, he was just doing his job and then wanted company. And was nowhere near as cruel and unkind as Zeus and particularly Poseidon were.
We must leave at once.
As I understand it, was an absolutely horrible
Hurry.
person. I mean, to be fair, horrible god, but
Watch out.
villains that get a bad rap that maybe are not quite as purely evil as they
No.
seem.
We cannot let them catch us.
Let me know. I would love to hear it. Oh, this is where I needed to go. There we go.
Keep my head down and run.
Was it Abbas who killed my brother?
He killed your brother, Malik, and countless others.
He is a madman.
A madman with an army.
He will die. One day he will pay.
There we go. Oh. Oh, why do I have... Oh, okay. Looks like I still have infinite knives. That's nice. But this dude needs to move him. There we go.
Follow me.
Assassin! Somebody stop him! Murderer! He just
It's gonna take you a minute to remember any movie you've ever seen. I hear that. Isn't it funny that, like, as soon as you try to call on the memory, it's gone? Like,
Stay alert!
I'll be doing laundry and suddenly remember the entirety of a film that I haven't seen in 30 years. Okay, there's no movies I haven't seen in 30 years because that... But, you know what I mean. But then if I try to think about something, all of a sudden it's gone. I am curious to read, or continue reading the, oh, there we go. Come on. There we go. The Greek, not Greek, the Norse mythology book that I have. Because, I have not yet gotten to the point where
Was it a boss
Loki
who killed my
exists.
brothers?
And I have a feeling Loki is not quite as bad as we might think.
And I will have your head for all the dishonor he brought upon my family. You cannot run forever. Not from us, and not from your lies.
I don't like you, dude.
Maria. My love.
You know that memory trick thing where you're like, don't think of a zebra wearing a tiara or whatever, and so people are like, oh man, like, I can't stop thinking about a zebra wearing a tiara. Ah. And yet when you're like, remember that movie you watched 2 days ago? Then I'm like, sorry, what's a movie? I don't
Through anger and betrayal,
remember.
Altair lost those closest to him. And yet he carried on. I have never felt pain so severe. Perhaps because my heart is too hard to risk the joys of real love.
Oh, Ezio's learning things and being retrospective and introspective. Good on him. All the time. Yeah. I can't... I don't understand it. The worst is at 3 in the morning when I'm having a hard time going to sleep. And my brain's like, remember that really embarrassing thing you did in 6th grade that you felt awful about? And that you wanted to forget immediately and that you've never, ever, ever wanted to think about again? Let's consider all the ways in which that has affected you. Oh. Stop it. Stop it, brain. We've been, that is exactly how OCD is. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yep. No, that feeling is real. Very, very much so. Where's the next mission? Ah, there it is. Let's take a fast travel point. The struggle is real, y'all. We're so I told y'all we're watching Mr. Rogers, which has been great. There's a bit. Actually, we just got to a new week. The new week is on competition. But last week's series, ooh, well done, Ezio. There was a bit where one of the citizens of Make-Believe, the king's son, says he wants to be a machine because he doesn't want to have to feel things anymore. Poor kid. And Mr. Rogers has to teach him that no, you can't just not feel things anymore. That's not something you get to do. I'm sorry, friend. All right. Ooh, there we go. Yes. It is so sad. It's really, really, really tragic. But it's okay. My favorite thing about Mr. Rogers is it doesn't have a happy ending necessarily, but it does have a real ending where, like, you learn the skills to deal with that thing, which I think is just part of its brilliance. But I also, Meg was, oh, I warped there, whatever. Megasaurus Rocks, my wife was talking about, they had a segment where he shows his neighborhood friends what life is like when you go on an airplane, because a lot of kids don't have that opportunity, and this is going to be their first exposure to an airplane, really. And she noticed that he sits down in the seat, and he pokes every button above him, the ones that like call the flight attendant and that turn on the reading lights. And she was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. He pushes every single button up there to show what every single one does so that the kids don't have to when they go to it. And I was like, oh my god, that is brilliant. Mr. Rogers is going to show us what all the buttons do so that we don't have to push them ourselves.
What on earth?
Cool. There we go. Oh, oh, ow.
I have never seen
Alright. Do this real quick. Make our order slightly bigger. Oh, unless we accidentally kill someone first. There we go.
If you respect
So-
life and liberty, join our cause.
I'm super
Fight
excited.
To restore peace to these troubled
For one
times.
thing,
You are
some
an
of you, I'm
inspiration
sure,
of
saw
them.
on
I
Saturday
will
when
add
we
my
had our
voice to
first
this cause.
installment of Lego Star Wars, which was super fun. I'm super interested to get back to it because it plays very differently from Lego Harry Potter, which is always fun and interesting. But the other thing I'm excited about is once we get our capture card in the mail, and I can put new overlays. I found an overlay that looks... It's totally Star Wars themed. And I'm unreasonably excited that I'm going to be able to get the overlay to match the game. It brings me such joy. Whenever my wife directs a stage show, her number one thing, like, most important, is consistency. If things are not consistent, then they don't belong in the show. And you can bend the rules and even break them, but you have to have a really good reason. So I'm really excited at the thought of making things consistent.
Hey! No need to be reckless. Citizens that during His Sublime Majesty's absence.
Alright, where exactly am I going? What's the best way to get around? Let's find out. Okay. Great, alright, it's a pretty straight shot.
All edicts issued from Topkapi are to be taken as the Sultan's absolute will.
I'm trying to remember every once in a while that I need to invest in real estate. In this game, obviously.
Has begun deploying his forces on an assault on his glorious father's guard.
I do not have the money to actually invest in real estate. Makes me think of those things like there are companies that'll let you buy, what is it, like a square foot on the moon. I don't know how that even works. That doesn't sound real. Alright, speaking of... Oh, yeah, no, have you not heard of this? So, there are companies... Sorry, there's a similar thing that happens in... Okay. There are two things. One of them is buy like a square foot on the moon and you own a piece of the moon. It happens actually at the end of The Office. Andy buys Dwight as a gift a plot on the moon, and Dwight is so thrilled, and he's like, is it near the Sea of Tranquility? And he's like, directly adjacent, yes. And it's funny, but like that's a real thing you can do, or you can like buy the rights to name a star after someone, or like a planet after someone. I think they have limits on who you can name it after, but the other thing you can allegedly do is buy a small part of Scotland. Like, you buy a square foot of land, and they let you become a lord or lady. And that also sounds like
What a strange old...
that is not legit. But they say you can actually then get your title printed on your passport, so you could be Lord whoever or Lady whoever, and it's supposed to like make people think you're really fancy, but really you just went and bought a square foot of land from Scotland. Yeah, so I don't know exactly where you go to make that happen, but that is a thing that apparently exists, is you can buy a small plot on the moon. So the problem to me is, like, there's no way to verify that. You don't, like, and is there one single governing moon? It's like, all right, this application's legit. You get your plot on the moon, you know? Or is it just a bunch of individual people saying, like, yeah, sure, you have the rights to that space? Anyway.
Hey, have you not found most intriguing, but...
Although it does remind me, I think 420 Honeybee, you will appreciate this. You remember when they have the model UN at in Parks and Rec, and April decides she's going to be the moon. So she's like, the moon accepts your proposal. And then she wears like a tinfoil hat, and yeah, that's classic April. Thank you very much. Chaotic neutral. Alright, let's see what we're doing next.
You see this rack? Incredible quality. Your feet will love you more than your wife does.
I'm not married.
Ah, you are better off. Come, feel it.
You have sold well today.
I have not sold a thing. The Janissaries confiscated most of my rocks just because they were imported.
Boom.
Do you know Tariq Barletti, their captain?
He's around here somewhere, an arrogant man, but... You insult me, sir. I cannot take less than 200 aksha for this. My final offer.
Ooh.
When I find him, I will ask about the rugs.
You drive a hard bargain, Yabanche. Shall we compromise at 180? 180 aksha. And we part as friends.
Alright, Ed soon the amount suspect that the is involved with find and tail him to learn more. Distract 2 guards with bombs. We'll see if we can make this happen. The Scotland thing is real. Goodness. The moon is not. Okay. Darn it. That's actually fair, because I would rather even... How much does the Scotland one cost? I'm curious. Because, I wouldn't mind being a lord. Stop at 30 pounds? What? That's a great price. Alright. Looks like I need to, get my way over to, buy some tiny little part of Scotland. You see a gift in my future? Well, thank you. It's the little things. I always thought titles were super fun. I liked titles. King Friday the 13th. Alright, let's see
There
here.
he is.
Oh.
Soon return to a city in good spirits.
Oh, I accidentally pickpocketed someone again. Ah, goodness. What a world where you can accidentally pickpocket people. Nope, I am not here, I am not here. I'm about to lose this mission. There we go. Ow! Dude, I know you're not going to believe this, but I promise I did not mean to pickpocket you. I know that sounds like a totally not real excuse, but Unfortunately, it is absolutely real. Alright, I'm about to lose this mission anyway. Okay, what we need here is a group of the Romani people. They are going to be what helped me win this round. Oh, but I'm starting from here.
I pray Selim can soon return to a city in good spirits and stronger hands.
It's a novel way to get about.
Come on, go Ezio. There we go. Oh, that's all? I was hoping I would... Oh, I am not here. I find that singing songs helps you to stay more incognito. Nobody would think that an assassin would be singing a song. I've seen videos online of people who, oh wait, there's something I need to do. I'm supposed to use the cherry bombs and use them to distract guards. Okay, so let's go.
My sister Roy will open his own inn over near Balat. We promised him he would help. My husband is quite fond of him and can show him the business.
No, okay, maybe I'll do that later. I saw videos online of people, these two guys who try to sneak into places. So they regularly, like, I think their thing is they put on, like, high visibility vests like you would see construction guys wearing, and they carry a ladder, and they just see where they can walk into. So they'll go into, like, fancy hotels and say they need to change a light bulb, or,
You have no business here, you do not belong.
Oh, goodness.
Either way.
Oh, come on, that's not fair. Shoot. I think they tried to get into a theater, and I was really proud, actually. They tried to get into a movie theater, and I think it worked. And they tried to get, I think, into a live theater, and it didn't. And I was like, good on you, live theater. But what I learned, yeah. Trying to remember where else they got into. Yeah, I know, right? That's all it takes. Well, and that's why... it's such a big deal in emergency services. Your uniforms have your patches on you, which identify you, and, like, most people won't know the different patches, but people who work in the industry will. And so it's generally written into your employee handbook that you agree to, that you will not keep your work clothes in your car, even a second set. You won't keep it there, because if someone can just pop open your trunk and then have a uniform, and that's a whole lot of dangerous. All right. These people aren't letting me blend in with them. That's unfortunate.
This is an important meeting. Make sure I am not being followed.
Those are some crazy masks those dudes are wearing. Alright, it is time. Ah, yes! Romani peeps. Oh, nope. Ah, shoot. Alright, I'm gonna let him kill me, and then I'm gonna... because I think I finally got to the point in the mission where I can actually distract guards the way that I need to. There we go. Alright. Oh, how nice of them to start me. Right, people. Alright. Go, go, gadget. Cherry bomb. Sweet, that was easy. Boom. Optional objective completed. Literally boom.
On my free days, I would buy 2 at a time, sometimes 3. It is a shame that nothing good ever lasts long.
Why have you got... Oh, come on. I feel like that is not fair in the middle of a mission. So they have these random guys that will sneak up and try to assassinate me. And, I don't get why that's okay that they exist in the middle of a mission. There we go. Alright, villain. The cats from Lady... Whoops. I accidentally threw a bomb and all I meant to do was hire these people to help me sneak into places. Okay, the cats from Lady and the Tramp, they were evil, but just being... I mean, to be fair... Yeah, we used to have a cat that was super vindictive. Oh, darn it, I accidentally got him to check that out. I didn't mean to... Throw the bomb. I'll have to switch to something that doesn't get me in trouble quite as easy. Yeah, we had a cat that was super vindictive, so she would, I think the dog was mean to her once. And so she, like, watched him walk away. And then waited for like an hour and a half, and then peed in his food bowl, I believe. Not okay. Not an appropriate response, I don't think. But yeah, I hear that. Those cats were just being cats. I think the ant in that movie is far worse. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's about as vindictive as it goes. Like, there we go. Oh god. Oh, not fair. Oh. I just happened to fall right in front of the dude I'm trying to tail. Yeah, not the nicest cat. So we had, at one point in my life, to be clear, this was not for very much of my life that this happened. We had 9 cats. So we originally had 3 cats. Oh, shut up! I'm not here, dude. There we go. What did I tell you about shutting up and me not being here? Ow! What? This mission is almost reading like a comedy. Like, I keep getting knocked down, like, right in front of the dude that I'm supposed to be tailing. Oh, like this. And there we go, desynchronized again. God. It just keeps knocking me off the roof right in front of this dude. So we had 3 cats. Like, 2 of them were cats we had to be cats. One of them, like, a friend moved away, and so we kind of inherited this cat.
I will be back tomorrow.
Oh,
I will dispose of all this foreign-made garbage. I will confiscate it myself and throw it into the Bosphorus. Lead the way.
There we go. Oh, darn it. No, shut up, I'm not here. I feel like this game has been very unfair to me this whole mission. They keep putting me in like impossible situations. Then our neighbor's cat had a litter of cats, which got us 6 more cats. No, those cats got eaten by coyotes, and my sister swore that would never happen to another set of cats from there. So the next time that cat had a litter, my sister decided that would never happen.
Garbage. I will confiscate it myself and throw it into the boss. Either way.
So she took the next 6 cats in. Alright, lure those guys away. Thank you very much. Alright. Come on, Romany peeps. Let's go. There we are. And then suddenly we had 9 cats, and we had those for a very short time because not long after that, my dad was basically like, we have 9 cats, this is ridiculous, we have to get rid of as many of them as possible in as short a time as possible. So we went to a family friend's house for food, and this family friend, the dad of the family, is a Scotsman who loves scotch. So my dad said, let's have a scotch tasting night. Oh, there we go. I'm not here. And so he went over there to taste scotch, and then basically convinced them to take in 3 cats, 1 for each of their daughters. So this family friend went to bed one night and woke up the next morning with 3 cats and was like, oh god, what did I do? And then we only had 6 cats total. Yeah, I know. Well, that was the...
What news?
Manuel has agreed to meet you, Tarek. He's waiting by the arsenal.
1 is too many cats. I mean...
An eager old weasel.
Depends on the cat. There are some cats that are nice. Or that at least manage to keep their cover up through their entire lives. And I'm okay with that. Oh, you are super allergic. Alright, well, that would put a damper on your relationship with cats. That's fair. I think we determined that I am actually mildly allergic. But it's like, if I let the cat lay on me for 6 hours, then my nose gets stuffed up. Which, as far as that goes, is not too terrible. Alright, we finally finished that mission. Good heavens. Almost as entertaining as the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Ooh, there we go. Alright, let's check the map. Oh, nice. I am not too terribly far from the next mission. That's exciting. Let's see. I'm going to see what... You know what? Oh, that's what it's time for. It's time for new clothes, y'all. It is time to... Oh! Right. It is time to go base jumping off of a 2-story building, I guess? Darn it. That was a waste. No. Don't. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. Mistakes were made. I am sorry. These poor citizens. Oh, ow. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I did deserve this. I know, today has been tragically chaotic. I don't feel like I'm doing anything terribly differently, but it's just been a mess. Alright, come at me, friend. There we go. God. No. Why did you get him down here? You saw what happened 30 seconds ago. Did you see that woman just come down from the next level up? Ow. Alright, that seems unfair. How do I kill this dude?
Finally, someone stands up.
Come on. These are the kind of guys that normally, when I go up against them, I try to, like... There we go. If you're killing a string of enemies, you just have to tap the square button every time after you kill the last one to move on to the next one, and you can keep doing that indefinitely until someone tries to hit you or there's no one else close enough. So normally those guys I try to get rid of earlier in a fight, but when there's no one else there, they are a little bit more difficult to fight. I like the phrase tragically chaotic. Oh, again? Ah, oh, good heavens. And that's the third dude that's tried to kill me in like the last 20 minutes. Unprovoked, to be fair, because there have been a lot of people trying to kill me recently. And sometimes it's been deserved, frankly. Oh, baby man. Good girl. Alright, finally, after all of that, we are now at the tailor's! Woof. Oh, this is Istanbul or Constantinople? Or Istanbul or Constantinople? Alright, I might not have enough money for clothes. Let's find out. That's right. It almost got more tragically chaotic for a minute because I tapped very shortly the button that is shoot instead of speak. This has not been a great... I know. Yeah, alright. We'll work on that. So, it looks like, have enough money for any of these. So, I'm going to go through these. I'll go through them twice, and then... if we haven't reached a decision, I'll head out, and just let me know in the comments. First comment I see that has a set of clothing that that you want Ezio to wear for a bit, let me know. Original gray, this is where we are right now. Algerian silver. Egyptian blue. Kind of fun that now that we're not in Italy, we have access to a whole different set of schemes, color schemes. Syrian ash. Cappadocian amber, Yemen copper, Caspian teal. There's also a lot more options than we got in the last game. Janissary green, Aegean marble, Topkapi gold, royal violet, Byzantium red, Mediterranean cobalt, Bosnian indigo, or Masyaf white. So, we'll go through them one more time. If you saw anything that you like, I will take the first suggestion that pops up in chat. Ooh, copper. Alright, that is a decision. Were there 2 coppers, or was there 1 copper? No, it was cobalt and copper. Alright. Yemen copper, there it is. We are changing into Yemen copper, thank you very much. Oh, go with indigo. Alright. I will take it. Oh, you pick all the time. That's fair. All right, we will go with indigo. Thank you very much. That is very generous. Bosnian indigo. All right, my wife votes for indigo too. So, there we go. Awesome. Love it. There we go. That's a nice color. I like that. I know, right?
But the
I
money
like
stays
it.
with me until I have seen the cargo for myself. And the said its quality.
Understood. You are a shrewd man, Manuel.
Trust without cynicism is hollow.
The account is good, Tarek. It's all here.
So, what now?
You will have access to the arsenal. When you are satisfied, the cargo will be delivered to a location of your choosing.
Are your men prepared to travel?
Not a problem.
I pick sounds like a
I will have a map
water
drawn up
pick made
for
by
you
Apple.
within the week.
What up, Yusuf?
Are we here for the same reason?
One of my men claims he saw a shipment of weapons enter the arsenal. So I got curious.
Weapons. I would like to see them for myself.
Short of killing everyone, I'm not sure how you will get inside.
You have been warned twice. No merchants near the arsenal wall. Take this away.
Hypocrites! If your men did not buy my produce, I would not sell it here! You are worse than the Byzantines, you traitor! Ah!
Hold your tongue, parasite!
Even in times of peace, the poor are always under siege.
If we inspire them to vent their anger, perhaps that will help our cause.
All right. Make sure 40 or more rioters survive. That's my full synchronization. All right. Here we go. Tariq sent a man named Manuel into the arsenal. Incite a riot to distract the guards and gain access. This will not be the last time
to push your own agenda. What agenda?
That the assassins incite a riot.
It is not pretty, I know, but it will work.
The Janissaries are corrupted, good people of Constantinople. They have surrounded their loyalty and with injury to our Sultan's image.
Good citizens of Istanbul.
There we go. Well, I can let him walk, but that's so slow. Yeah. My wife's like, Ezio doesn't really know how to walk through a crowd. I'm like, no, he can walk. It's just that I don't let him because I'm too impatient. She's like, oh, so it's you who doesn't know how to walk through a crowd. Correct.
That gate will not stay closed for long.
The people are doing you a favor, Ezio. Return it, and keep them safe from harm.
All right, let's make it happen. That's right, so I have to keep them, I think, above 40. There we go. Okay, one of them's been killed. Get back here. I think sometimes this is an opportunity to use the hidden blade, but maybe not. Goodness, this keeping their numbers above 40 might be more difficult than I thought. Ow. Out of the way, dude. There we go. I know. Why don't you die? There we go. Well, there we go. Who am I? I'm Ezio Auditore. That's not how the song goes. There we go. Oh, I've got an idea. I forgot that I have assassins at my beck and call. Come on, friends. We'll bring one in and see how they do. There you go. Nicely done. There we go. Alright, we'll see how many of my assassins are able to, well, for one thing, stay alive, but also how they are able to get rid of these guys. Sweet! Nice! Ah, how useful are those guys? Those peeps. Men and women. Nice. All right. The riot has destroyed the arsenal gates. Discover the purpose of Manuel's visit. Perform an air assassination from a zipline. I love these things. This is the kind of optional objective that I can get behind. Look at these people just carrying out boxes. It says I'm supposed to follow the trail. There it is. Okay. It's quite a last name. Paleologos. Now, part of my job here is to find out, because sometimes when they want you to do something like kill someone using a zip line, the hard part isn't actually doing that thing, it's just finding the zip line. Also, free money. So at the same lake that I broke my leg at, we have on occasion set up a zip line. And y'all, it is like the most fun zip line ever. And here is why. It goes across an entire cove in the lake. So you start like, it's always like excessively long. So you start like, I don't know, 200 feet up, not vertically, but 200 feet into the forest, and then ride the zip line down and go halfway across the cove and then let go so that you fall in the water. I'm a big fan. Oh.
Right now! Attack! You better not be looking for trouble.
Alright, come on, friends. There it is! Alright. Oh, no. I was hoping to get that chain going. That didn't work. Now it's just 5 of those guys who are really hard to kill.
Now!
Ow. Come on, dude. Okay, this is not going well. You know what? We're gonna change tactics a little bit, and here's how. I forgot that I... What's that quote? It's a Princess Bride quote. I am not left-handed, except it's not left-handed, it's that I also have a gun is the point. Boom. Oh, he doesn't die from it? That's the worst gun ever. There we go. Alright, oh, come on. There we go. There's 2, 3. Okay. This is not going as well as I really hoped it would. Alright, maybe... Oh. Nope, that didn't work either. It's not often that I actually take the sword out to fight, because I'm not a huge fan of it, but... These guys are just taking so long to take care of.
Now! Hit him! Now!
This reminds me, you know those films... Oh, goodness. Oh, ooh, water. Guards can't swim. If I can just knock them into the water... Come on.
Now, finish it.
Ah, darn it. Go, go! Darn it, I knocked him onto a little shelf above the water. Just die! Just die. There we go, there's one. Oh god, the water's only like 4 inches deep. Oh. This is not Ezio's finest day. What is happening? Oh god. Can you imagine having an off day as an assassin? Like, this is what it looks like. Oh god. Ooh, alright, you know what? God, I hope this doesn't hurt me too much. But we're about to find out. There we go. Well, hey, I got rid of 2 of them at least. Good heavens. Yeah, so that was reminding me for a moment of, I feel like it's like kung fu movies where they're like 30 guys all surrounding the main character and they're all like and they're like ready to fight, but no one's actually going in for it, and then they start attacking like one at a time. That's what that was feeling like. God, okay. Just get it over with. My favorite is that this is all supposed to, like, theoretically, this would be a ridiculously... Like, I have a short time frame to get the things done that I need to get done in the real life. I mean, I'm currently in the arsenal, which is on fire, and I incited a riot to make this happen.
I've lost sight of him.
And yet, here I am. I spent 10 minutes off to the side fighting these guys. And this guy's just slowly backing away. What are you doing? Oh, you know what? There we go. Poison dart. Try and block that. Alright. Good God, man. I am so glad that is over. Oh, goodness. That was rough. Okay. I spent so much time fighting those guys that it changed the time of day. It's no longer nighttime when the riot started. It is now the next morning. There we go. Yes! And we did the optional objective. And there are 4 more of those guys. I'm gonna nope right out of here real quick. We're just gonna run for it. I don't have time for your nonsense. And that, I believe, is the name of the stream. Ezio just does not have time for your Templar nonsense. Not his day at all. Probably having plumbing issues, too. Yeah, I'll bet. You know what? Frankly, I don't even know what the plumbing situation is here in Constantinople at the time. But probably not great. Let's be real. Alright, we're just gonna stay underwater as long as we can and try... Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. Oh... Plus, I just bought these new clothes, and now they're all wet. This is not Ezio's day. Alright, it says there's some gold to be had around here, or some money, rather. Akçe, I think is what they keep calling it. Akçe is not a currency I'm terribly familiar with. but apparently I have 414 of it. Or at least I got 414 from that one. Alright. Let's get down to business. Alas, there are no Huns in this game. But so come on, man. So I remember in one of the earlier Assassin's Creed games, I think it was in the second one, when it had just been released, we kind of all knew that we were headed toward like having a much bigger series. Because you can make one game and that's nice, and it can be a great game, but it doesn't always get made into a sequel or anything. And so in the second one, we were like, oh, sweet, like we're finally, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a bigger thing. And then they had this, they had a place that you could unlock a special suit of armor. You might remember this, it was under Monteriggioni. And they had a bunch of different assassin statues in there, and we all thought that the assassin statues were like settings that they were going to use in the future.
20 years.
And unfortunately they weren't, but
like a cipher.
We were all hopeful.
Finally, everything is falling into place.
When the Paleologos line is restored, Manuel, do not forget who helped you bring it back.
Of course not, my friend. I would not dream of betraying a man of your influence. But you must be patient. Nova Roma wasn't built in a day. I'm satisfied. Take me to my ship. If a single one is damaged, the money stays with me.
Merda.
Oh. Oh man, and of course they're these dudes.
Damn it! Where is he at? There!
And there's a shiny thing right here. Darn it. You know me too well. This is why I have assassins. Why am I fighting these dudes myself? That's what I should have thought about. Get this guy too while you're at it, please. Unfortunately, I think my assassins are a little bit low level. So right now this is turning into more of an educational experience for them than like a than them being terribly useful for me. There we go. Thank you both. At least they were helpful. Alright, run, Ezio. Oh god, okay. No more time for fighting. No more time for your nonsense. Okay, nope, no more time for shiny things even, unfortunately. Yes. Sweet. Oh, Animus Fragment. Okay, there is time for that, though. Nice. 22 of 100. So when I get to 50 of those, they will give me a map that gives me the location of the other 50. Oh. And I see another one over there, so we're going to make that happen. Yeah, so in the past I used to just keep very, very close track of which ones I picked up and which ones I hadn't. And then last time I learned that I was spending like hours doing that record keeping. And instead, all I needed to do was just pick up like a few of them and then buy a map for it in-game. And I decided that would be a lot nicer than keeping track. There we go. 23. thank goodness we are almost done with this mission. This is not... Oh, ow. Poor, very nearly dead Ezio. Woof. And we completed the sequence. That was rough. Oh. There's sometimes I think in games you should just be able to, like... I would like to put my character to bed for just a little bit. Like, go take a nap, dude. Get some rest, Ezio. You deserve it. Wake up the next day and see if we can do a little better. But alas, this is Assassin's Creed and not Animal Crossing. Hmm? Do like Animal Crossing though. I missed that game. I haven't played the new one. All right. Things seem to be going better when we were doing the book missions, so we might stick with that for a minute. Ah, but first...
Why would anyone carry on like that?
Doctor! Please help me. There we go. Apothecary supplies. That is expensive, but I do need that, and I do need medicine, and I don't want to pay for that right now. Maybe I'll do it later. Okay.
What have I done? Forgive me. Does this amuse you? You do not own this place. Is that probably shocking?
Makes me laugh when everyone yells like that. In the game. In real life, it hurts my feelings a little bit, but... Alright, Ezio. How far away is the book mission? Because, decently far, but we'll get there. We'll make it work. Oh god. No, just run away, Ezio.
I found him.
Okay. No, oh god. Can't even run away. Oh my goodness.
Hey, have you lost all vision?
What a fantastic spectacle.
Alright. I need to get to a blacksmith too, now that I've, like, torn my armor to shreds. So we were watching a really cool show a while back. It was called it was after we watched The Repair Shop. I don't remember. Bex was the blacksmith. Money for Nothing, that's what it was. We were watching this cool show a while back called Money for Nothing, and oh, don't shoot me. There we go. Ow. Alright, that didn't go well. But it was super cool. This woman would go to the dump and get stuff that people were right about to throw away. She couldn't go in and get stuff that was already thrown away. But when people were about to throw something away, she would get it, and then she would take it and try and turn it into something new and sell it for a profit. And it was cool because she had this this blacksmith that she would always work with, who did a great job. I thought that was that was a really cool artistic moment. Alright, there is a simple Book's mission just to our south, so we will do that. And then I think we are going Book mission after that. Because, today has not been Ezio's day. Frankly, I'm a little scared that he is on the rooftops right now. Alright. Let's try and do a controlled descent down to the street. There we go. Alright. What? There we go. Alright, run, Ezio. Oh. Oh, okay.
He's getting clear.
No. There we go. Right. Sometimes arrow strike is just all you need. Yeah, he just whistles and snaps, and then his assassins fire arrows from everywhere. Thank goodness. Now the unfortunate thing is I'm almost notorious again. Which will make things very dangerous. But I haven't seen an opportunity to get rid of that notoriety just yet. So once I do, I'll try to make that happen. But we are not terribly far from getting in trouble for that. Alright. I'm not entirely sure how, but apparently, paying some money to renovate the blacksmiths has now made me notorious. Yeah, so, we gotta take care of that pretty shortly here. Ezio's got it rough right now. He's like, all I did was try and help out. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see here. Let's buy some new small weapons. -1. +1. Ooh, the butcher's knife is always surprisingly good at things. But I think this is the one. It's expensive, but I like it. And while we're at it, we're gonna pay a lot of money for some, there we go. For some new armor. Alright, now let's go get rid of some of our notoriety by, killing a government official, apparently. There we go.
Carlson, time to go visit my uncle.
Time to go visit my uncle, says the guy. Running by. Okay. Into the arsenal we go. Go up here real quick. This is kind of nice music. Nice and chill. I like it. Super on board.
A bit old to be leaping about.
Oh, a new map is available in the bookshop. I think that might have been the one where it'll start giving me maps of the Animus fragment things. That would be nice.
Another one for the mortuary.
Another one for the mortuary, he says. I like it. Ooh, okay. I see another official that will help me get not notorious. So the thing about in this game is with the notoriety is it doesn't just affect the fact that guards will start attacking you on sight. It also makes it more likely that the guards will try to take back one of the assassin dens that you took from, I believe, the Byzantines. So it's always a little bit dangerous to leave your notoriety all the way, like, full notorious. So that's part of what makes me super anxious about having notoriety in this game, is I'm like, no, get rid of that. I can't handle that. Then you have to do the whole thing where you do that sort of mini game where you, like, oversee the attack on your assassin den. And, I'm not as good at that part, so... Although, frankly, right now, Ezio should not be running around rooftops, evidently, so maybe it wouldn't be too bad. Ezio's having a hard enough time, maybe he should just stand there and direct others. But that is not his style. There we go. Alright, so I am trying to get to that point right there. That wooden part sticking out of that wall.
Say, that's a curious way to get about.
And then I'm trying to get a book from somewhere. Oh, come on up. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think I see the way to get here. Ooh. Plus shinies. Even better. Let's hope that this is the moment where Ezio's luck changes. Let's get on our way up. There we go. Nice. You didn't fall once. I like how I say he didn't fall once, as if he actually has control over what's going on. There we go. Beautiful swan dive into the water. All right. Let's get to it, Ezio. Yeah, it reminds me of in Wreck-It Ralph, when they have Ralph goes into another game and he wants to get a medal for doing a good thing, and so he takes control, but of course he's a video game character, so it does not go well. The player is like, what is happening? Why is Ralph running around in this game? He doesn't even belong here. He doesn't even go here. Come on. I can tell, so this is 2 full games before they released the Pirates game, and I can tell just from this that they have not yet fully found out how they're going to make the pirate ships work and climbing on the pirate ships and whatnot. Look at the polar symbols and unlock the book's location. Alright. I remember when they were working on the Pirates game hearing that they had a really hard time trying to figure out how to make it so that you could easily jump from like part of one ship to part of another, especially while you're like on parts of the ship like I am up here. How do you make that work? Oh god. Oh god. Oh, thank goodness. I almost just killed him. But because the ships are moving, they had to figure out, like, how do we get the computer to know when you should reach where you were trying to jump and when you should miss. And so I believe they spent a lot of time trying to just figure that out. It was apparently a huge technical issue. That and the water. Apparently water is really hard to animate well. And they were like, yeah, if the game's going to be about sailing, we should probably figure that out. And I think they did. I'm excited for when we get to that one, because it's the first game that was made for the new generation of consoles. So it's absolutely beautiful, I think. Not the first game, but the first Assassin's Creed game. Alright, so we want to get to that fast travel point. And I am nowhere near a fast travel point, so we're going to reach it on foot. But first we're going to pick up something shiny. There we go. Ooh, more shinies. Ah, yes. Oh, Ezio got his groove back. Even just the amount of exercise Ezio must get from running around these streets, let alone running on the rooftops. Good heavens. Very impressive.
What a fantastic spectacle.
Every day with Ezio is leg day, and arm day, and cardio day. Yeah, he does not do walking. All right. Whew. I think it's interesting they have these, like, areas where it's just carpets all over the ground, where people just sit and chill. Could it be for prayer? Okay. I don't know, this dude has a hookah. Yeah. There we go. Alright, that is more what we're talking about. Look, he didn't even alert anyone else to his presence. Thank the goodness. And we are just about to our mission entry point.
Broken his leash.
Why behave like a rabid monkey?
There you go. Why behave like a rabid monkey? Alright, finally. Thank goodness.
Enjoying the poem?
Who were these men he condemned to hell?
Political opponents. Men who wronged him. Alighieri's quill cuts deeply, no?
See, it is a subtle way to seek revenge.
Ezio, I plan to make a trip to Andrianople in a few weeks to visit a new printing press there.
That should be fun.
It is a 5 or 6 day ride from here, and I will need an escort.
Prego.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are a busy man.
Sophia, I would love to accompany you, but my time is running short.
That is true for all of us. Well, I can try to solve this last code now, but I need to run an errand before sundown. Can you wait a day?
What do you need?
It is silly, but a bouquet of fresh flowers. White tulips, specifically.
I can get you the flowers. Nessun problema.
Are you sure?
It will be a nice change of pace.
Bene. Meet me in the park east of Hagia Sophia, and we will trade. Flowers for information.
I have a feeling this is not going to go quite as smoothly as Ezio's hoping it will. Run an errand for Sophia while she locates the final polo book. Visit florist and buy some white tulips for Sophia. Oh goodness, it really is. I just now looked at the time and realized it is very nearly 6 o'clock. If this is your first time watching, thank you very much for stopping by. I hope you've had an enjoyable time watching. I've certainly had a good time playing. I apologize for Ezio's nonsense. He seems to be somewhat unable to run in a straight line right now, and I don't know why. I know, right? Oh, yep, there he goes again. If you've liked watching, be sure to follow and hit the button for more notifications when I go live, because I'm doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, playing Assassin's Creed 4 to 6 Pacific time, and Thursday and Saturday we just started. I stream with my wife, and we are playing Lego Star Wars. Just started it for the first time. What day is it? Monday. Started it for the first time on Saturday. So that's super fun. I'm a big fan.
You look like a man with money to spend. What do you need, Dostum?
Tulips. White, if you have them.
Ah, tulips. Forgive me, but I am fresh out. Something else, perhaps?
It is not my call, unfortunately.
All right, listen. I may know where to get fresh tulips. You wait here, and I will return. 1 hour, 2 at most.
I don't trust that guy. Tail the florist and learn where he gets his flowers. All right.
Oh, Father, is that you? How did he escape?
Oh. That florist moves quickly. Oh, come on, dude. I am not here. Silent as the night. There we go. I need some more of the, my Romany peeps. Try and keep me hidden for this part. Oh. I also need to not be seen by these guys. That'll take care of that one. There he is. Alright, we're losing track of our target a little bit. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Yeah, dive into the flowers, Ezio. Shh. No one knows I'm here. Alright, pick 3 white tulips. Let's also, while we're here, get this animus fragment. Yes! There we go. There's one. So I believe there are 2 countries. I think they are Scandinavian countries, and I think one of them helped the other in a major battle or war or something, like dozens and dozens of years ago. And so, as a thank you, the other country was like, we're going to send you flowers every year from here until forever. And so I think they still do it, actually. They send flowers. It might be... I was going to say, it might be the Netherlands. Maybe Sophia to deliver the flowers she requested. Alright. I don't remember the details. I'd have to look that up. But I believe there's some sort of agreement that 2 countries have. And I just think it's the nicest, like... Like, it's not like there's any value to what to the tulips they give. Like, it's not like they send them tons and tons and tons of tulips. They just send them, like, a bouquet every year as a thank you. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. It reminds me, I believe Canada and, I forget what country it is. Canada and, like, Denmark or someone, they have an ongoing battle because there's an island that they both claimed, but no one lives on it, and there's nothing really on it, and it's this tiny little strip of land. So they have this friendly battle where every so often one of them will go and plant their flag and leave a bottle of booze, and then Canada will go and, like, take the flag and replace it with their own flag and leave a bottle of Canadian whiskey or something, and they keep trading back and forth every few years. I think that's funny too.
What is this?
A gift. Sit. Che belli, grazie. I wanted to thank you for letting me play a small role in your adventure.
A small role is enough for this adventure, believe me.
You are a mystery, Ezio Auditore.
Mi dispiace. I do not mean to be.
It is fine. È affascinante.
Sembra squisito.
Why, thank you.
Any luck with the final code?
Ah, the code, see. I solved it many hours ago. You will get it soon enough.
Oh, that was nice. All right. Not the most exciting way to end, but you know what? Ezio deserved a break after after all that happened. It is 6 o'clock, y'all. Thank y'all very much for watching. I am Angelra. Come back. I like seeing y'all chat. And what else? I don't have words. I'm so tired. You all stay safe. If you're not following, be sure to follow. Hit notifications so you know when I'm going live, so that we can follow more of the story together. Because we're going to jump right back into it starting on Wednesday. Other than that, y'all stay safe, and I will see you next time.